Hello and welcome. My name is Mike Gamage. I'm here at Shared Services and Outsourcing Week, where we were set a particular challenge. It was a speed demo. We were asked to present to 6 groups of people, strangers who we'd never met and who didn't know us, about what we did, and in 6 minutes to explain why it mattered. And this presentation is about exactly that. Welcome to this 6-minute demo for Shared Services and Outsourcing Week. Let's look at it initially in 2 dimensions. On the x-axis, we've got this transformation towards global business services. Organizations may be at any stage on this journey, although many of them actually are very much towards the right-hand side. Hackett Group was reporting just this week at the conference that 72% of large enterprises already have global business services organizations in place, some of them very advanced and been operating for many years. So there's a transformation underway in the back office across all support services towards a global business services model. On the y-axis, the vertical axis, we've got the sourcing strategy. Some organizations have been very much focused on shared services, others very much outsourcing-led. And we can see the beginnings of the development of hybrid service delivery models. Shared services organizations that are experimenting with or using outsourcing to support their work, and outsourcing-led organizations that are bringing activities back in-house and moving much more towards a multi-sourced operation, often with much shorter contract terms. An organization can be anywhere on this quadrant, but the overall direction of travel is clear. It's towards this future that is much more multifunctional and much more hybrid and increasingly complex and dynamic, which is the challenge of service integration. These multifunctional and hybrid service delivery models are not the only thing driving complexity, of course. In every organization, there will be strategic programs, for instance, in developing agility to cope with hyper-competitive global markets, Lean and Six Sigma programs. Cloud may have a big impact. Regulatory and compliance obligations are only likely to grow. Mobile will hugely affect the future of work. And of course, this impact of social media. All of these are aspects of corporate life that suggest that the future is going to be far more complex and far more dynamic. And essentially, that we will need new ways of working. That the tools and techniques that we've used to date just simply will not be sufficient to enable us to deliver in the new world. Key to this new way of working is the idea of organizational process maturity, that organizations need to move from a world in which process is seen as an overhead, it's fragmented, duplicated, overlapping, it's in multiple tools and formats, it's ungoverned, it's unreliable, it's typically seen as something that's disposable, and it's often in a technical language that's understood by only a few people, to a world in which process is seen as an asset. It's integrated, it's in one repository, there's common design standards, version control and governance is normal, it's engaging, it's easy on the eye, it's for everyone, it's authoritative, it's constantly being reused, and it's linked to compliance. So we're moving to a world in which process management becomes a core capability for the enterprise. And in fact, process management sits at the very heart of the business. It becomes the essential platform for successful and sustainable business transformation. Process management effectively becomes a C-level issue. So what defines a process management platform? 3 essential properties. First of all, it's holistic. It's about end-to-end visibility of processes across the enterprise. It's not just about what's automated. Secondly, it's real. It is the operational DNA of the business. It's about delivering value on every desktop. In fact, it's the intelligent operations manual for the enterprise. And thirdly, it's governed. It has robust but easy to use governance features, which are the key to making it sustainable. And all this adds up to a framework for effective collaboration and the foundation for continuous improvement, which underpin operational excellence. So, in practical terms, how does Nimbus Control support service integration? Well, in 2 ways. Firstly, it orchestrates sustainable change. It provides end-to-end visibility. It meets the needs, the different perspectives of all the various stakeholders, from business and IT, from compliance and operations, from a process owner to end user. And in that sense, it connects strategy with getting real work done, and therefore enables a business-led change and not software or systems-led change programs. Because compliance and risks and controls are embedded within the processes, so it provides the complete governance environment that enables continuous improvement. So that's the first way in orchestrating sustainable change across the enterprise, and in particular in service integration. The second way is through accelerators. There are 3 Nimbus accelerators that are relevant here. The first is the finance accelerators, procure to pay and order to cash. Systems independent, they're fully featured, not just processes, but also templates, documents, KPIs, guidelines, business controls, and so on. A fully featured set of finance processes ready to customize. The second is the HR accelerator. Again, a complete set of HR processes, proven in practice and used by Nimbus clients. Again, systems independent and fully featured. And finally, the IT accelerator, which is a complete set of ITIL v3 processes, again with process diagrams, but also template documents, KPIs, and ISO 20000 and COBIT statement sets as well. So wherever an organization is starting from, whatever pace it's moving at, Nimbus Control is a process management platform for sustainable success. It enables service integration. Thanks very much for listening. For more on this, please visit nimbuspartners.com.